What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald. Watched another story out of Florida, another domestic. The missing mother of four has been found in a storage unit. Renee, what's going on with this story?
Yes, so 37-year-old Shakira Rucker went missing on November 11th, and unfortunately she was found pronounced in a storage unit on November 18th. It is allegedly believed to be her ex-husband, Corey Hill. He is arrested. He is also being charged with attempted murder of his ex-girlfriend, as in he went to her house and actually shot up her place.
Right, her place and where her and her cousin was there. This is the ex-girlfriend here. I'm going to bring you guys her statement, her news story. Now, in that picture right there is of Corey Hill. He's 51 years old. He's the estranged husband. All right. I'm going to also bring you guys, ladies, you must abide by this. We'll get to this later, though. I'm going to bring you guys a loss of temper because one of the things I want to show you guys is he had a criminal background record. He did 20 years in prison in Virginia for second-degree homicide. All right, that's the news story. I'm going to bring you guys what his ex-girlfriend stated. All right, so now, before we get into the story, let's take you guys through the timeline of this course. This happened out of Florida. Shakira Rucker was only 37 years old. They found her body in a storage unit. November 11th, Shakira Rucker was reported missing, right?
Yes, and she was also last seen with the estranged husband. They actually have a video clip of that.
Right. Okay. So now, November 12th, suspect allegedly goes to his ex-girlfriend's house and shoot it up. I think he was trying to go all out because the day before his wife go missing, the next day he go looking for his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to take out his estranged wife and the ex-girlfriend. He was definitely he was ready to go to prison and go for both. Yeah, definitely.
That's insane. So this is, I think that was her refrigerator or something. And this was the house. He was definitely trying to go all out.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I read in one of the articles that he kicked in the door and he went searching for her, and I think they hid pretty much.
Wow. Yeah. All right, so now, Florida police released this. This is based off the affidavit of the search warrant, of the arrest warrant, saying, based off the findings of my investigation, the victim, Shakira Rucker, has been pronounced. The death was caused by the criminal act of Corey Hill, 51. There was a premeditated of Shakira Rucker with the firearm. That means that's why they got first degree. First degree, you have to have a premeditation that you thought it out and you executed that thought. Based on these findings, there's a probable cause to arrest Corey Hill on the charge of first degree homicide with a firearm.
And also take note, he is not cooperating in an investigation.
He is caught. He was in jail for his ex-girlfriend. She said, hey, here's who did it. Here go with the ex-girlfriend. She's very lucky to be alive.
Definitely.
She is very lucky. This is what the ex-girlfriend said.
Fox 35's Marley Capper has been investigating this story for more than a week now. She's joining us live tonight. So Marley, you spoke with his ex earlier today.
This has been a very tough and traumatizing week for Angel Milligan. She says this could have been her, and it almost was, but she knows that this week has been even harder for the Ruckers.
I want to ask him why? Why me? Why her?
Angel Milligan has been asking herself that question over and over. Police say Angel was another one of Corey Hill's victims, but she survived.
It was heartbreaking, not an easy feeling.
Angel dated Hill for 4 months and says she never knew about his criminal past. Angel recently found out he was married to Shakira Rucker, so she broke it off. That was in September. On Saturday, November 11th.
So she was with him for what, 4 months?
Right.
She also is a mother of 4. She says that she's scared to go back to that house because she don't want her kids to see that mess. She don't want them to be, it's just traumatizing. How could she? She had 4 kids and Shakira Rucker had 4 kids. Do we know if those 4 kids are his?
That we haven't been able to find that information, if he's the father for 4 kids. But unfortunately, 4 kids are left in the world, and somebody's going to have to take care of them. Hopefully the grandparents can do so.
Right, because now more tragic is 4 kids are without a mother. One of the things, I did a video where I talked about the guy didn't have a car, and people jumped all over me. That was irrelevant. Why did you say that? What are you talking about? What is irrelevant? He didn't have a car. I'm seeing constant patterns of the type of person. The ex-girlfriend name is Angel Milligan. All right, that's the ex-girlfriend's name. Yeah. I'm seeing a constant pattern of the type of guy. This guy had just got did 20 years in prison, and he looks every bit about 45-ish. Oh, 51, I'm sorry. He's 51 years old. So, he went in at, 20-something years old,
Yeah. So I'm curious to know if Shakira, the wife, if she knew about his criminal background, right? We don't know that. I wonder if she knew.
Right, ladies. This is the reason why I want to bring you this. And I bring everyone. You have to understand this. Increased loss of temper. Frequent physical fighting. Increase the drug and alcohol. Increase the risk behavior. Because you see, he went straight to the ex-girlfriend with that domestic too.
Right.
It didn't stop at just, my past. I need to go get my ops. Dude, you're 51. What are you talking about? And the risk increases times 5 when there's a firearm available. So one of the reasons I brought up in the last story was that he didn't have a car. Ladies, especially when you have children, your thought process on dating has to change tremendously. Tremendously. I always talk about the guy with nothing to lose.
Yeah, and then those men can also get jealous. Like if she was working, she got on cars, she has on friends, she's going out. I think the last story we did about she was getting ready to go out and he went and grabbed and, unfortunately he killed her. So yeah. Right.
Planning to commit acts of violence. If he's a felon, he's a 20-year felon. And he's still walking around with a gun and he ain't supposed to have that. That means he could be knocked up any day. And you're right. Jealousy and envy is something that that plays a factor.
Yeah, definitely. And I also wonder if there was any domestic between them because it said estranged. So they weren't. So this is the last time Shakira was seen with her estranged husband, Curry Hill, at a restaurant in Davenport, Florida.
All right. So yeah, it looks as if he has his hand on her. That looks like she's in distress.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So I would be very concerned if I was the family members. And I think when investigators found that she was missing, they went to this picture. He was named a person of interest right away.
And then the next day, I believe, is when he was arrested for the attempted murder of his ex-girlfriend.
So one thing about storage units, I'm wondering should that be something that's made available to investigators? Should it be like some sort of registry or, it's just storage units.
Yeah, I think it was just storage unit. And actually somebody called about a bed smell. That's how they ended up going there, checking it and finding her body.
So I'm wondering what's the limitations to storage units. It looks as if you probably got to have identification because you just can't be unidentified. Yeah. Say I want a storage unit, this, that, and the third.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you can hide a body that long in a storage unit because, like I said, it starts to smell. So
how stupid can you get? But he was locked up, though. I think he probably could have tried to store it there, then go retrieve it.
Yeah.
Right. And then the next day he got locked up. His ex, she is very lucky. And she said that in the story. She was like, she's just ecstatic, just so glad to be alive.
Yeah, he definitely was trying to go on a killing spree. So, yeah, she was very, very lucky.
Anyway, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Thanks, Renee, for coming on. Peace, y'all.
on fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shy. Ooh, it's my life in the shy.